Hi, I'm back, another clip, and what I've done is I've actually painted all around the sides now. I've actually put these on, and that's the actual tyre rest as it calls on the side, so that's okay. I've done that, and I've also got the resin piece out from the what was it called? I'm terrible, aren't I should have all this ready. Oh no. Oh, there it is. From the Blast models, really nice. I cleaned it all up, and if I stop moving, plus so it's got to be painted. I painted the green so it's ready to go. It goes that way on, so there you go. So I can paint the rifle underneath, and yeah, it's going to look better than having it. Now I actually did the kit bit, which would be easy because I could just stick it on, but there wouldn't be a rifle in there. So, because there's no rifle with a kit as far as I know, I can't remember seeing one. So that's it, so I'm going to be using that. I've done the actual star. Now, fits on there quite nicely. Still, anyway, so the star's there, and we weathered anyway a bit, but quite happy with that, because it was this bit, I've cleaned it up, it was white all the way around because I taped it onto there. And because it didn't hold down, so you might have a slightly soft edge, but to be honest, if they were spraying loosely very quickly, it might have done that anyway. But it's going to be, it looks nice enough to me for this particular thing, so I'll clean that up so it's ready to, I was a bit, no, that's not, it's okay, so I'll clean that up. Now I did go over with the basic colour before I sprayed it, but I left the glossy bits on the side, so you can see that there's a bit of glossy there, and that's for the decals. And I may try and do the masking ones, stars on the side. I'm not sure. But so we've got that on. I think we've basically got it all sprayed up ready in that way. Still got a couple of bits to go, and I have started on the machine gun. Oh yeah, I've started spraying these, and I've just sprayed them there, so that bit of where it attaches goes on. I can spray paint around it by brush. Sorry, my very first going. Done the same with the actual chopper. But basically, so I'm going to paint it all, but I just thought I'd spray that the right green. And I did the same with this, which goes at the back, and that's going to be painted by hand again. That might be tomorrow. I got this cut off and cleaned up, and I drilled out the barrel better, so it looks a little bit more meaty, as it were, rather than a little thin prick in the middle. So that's okay. This has been sprayed now, ready to go. And I've also, you can't see that, built up the actual spare one. Now I made a mistake by spraying it with this. I picked it up thinking it was the one I wanted, and it was this, so it was a tyre black, but it didn't matter. It acted like a primer. I let it dry for about an hour, and then I come in here and I lightly sprayed a few times with the lacquer green, and it's gone on there nicely, and it's perfect. Now it doesn't matter about the hole in the bottom because it does fit into this, but I want to do this like this so I can actually put it in, do the strap round it, make a strap for it so it's actually strapped, and that'll make it look better, because then when I can glue it back on, glue it onto the side. So it's quite nice. Now the tyre does fit on there, and you've got to line it up properly, but there you go. It's going to look quite nice. So I've done that, and that'll be super glued on because obviously it's a resin tyre. The chairs have been up, I think I showed you I sprayed them, I'm not sure, but anyway I've sprayed them a bit more, gave them another coat. And now I can do it. And I've also done the screen at the bottom because I need to be able to glue on the top bit. So I'm not worried about where the rifle goes on the inside, because basically I've got that bit. I'll clean it off and I use a bit of super glue to hold it on, because it is resin anyway, that part. So I can actually take that bit off now. But you can see where is it? Fits in the treat. And that's the resin piece, and I've cleaned out the little slots obviously to put the tape through, and same on the back. So quite nice. I could glue that in place now, but I'm not going to bother at the moment. So anyway, there you go. So that's been done, and oh yeah, and I forgot to do that, and the steering wheel's been done. Now I've done it green. Now I would have liked to have it black because it stands out slightly different, and I may do that because I've seen quite a few photographs of the ones that are preserved, and they're actually green a bit and a bit of black around the outside, Whether they sprayed it, I don't know. But so I'm going to make a decision on that. But it would be nice to have something slightly different colour inside. So what is the other bit I've done? I've done this. I've sprayed it with Mr. Metal brass, and then I sprayed it with a semi-gloss varnish to give it a slight shine, because that's what they do have. Even the ones in the museums do, but they do have a shine. And then I'm going to paint by hand the straps on it, and then pin it into the place, and that's going to give it a nice bit of a colour there. So we're getting on there slowly, and I can leave it like that now. And obviously paint all this properly fit as well, so that's ready to go on the front. So I've still got the wiring to do, so before I do anything with putting the bonnet on stuff, which it won't be glued down, I will actually do a bit of work on that. So there you go. So that's it. So I'm going to put that somewhere safe in a minute, but I am going to start building. I want to build bits up so when we're ready, the final assembly, like the battery goes in there, and I'm not going to put it in place because I've got to put some wires on it, but it will go in like that. But I'm going to have to get that out now, and I'll just drop it out. There we go. There you go. It will go in here easy for gluing anyway. That's the main thing. So we've got that sorted out. I've got to do that as battery now. Oh, and I've got to do the decal. So there's a little bit more to do. So I'm going to. Well, I've got quite. It's a little bit, but it still takes time because I'm not going to rush. I don't want to rush the kit. Right, I don't know how much I've got 2 little segments done, I think, on this one. So I'm going to say catch you in the next video, but if not, it'll be the next segment, whichever. Right, we're back, and as you can see, I've got further along. I've actually painted this up, like I said, but I used masking tape, which has got a little pattern on it, to actually build it up around the back. Used super glue to hold it in place as well, just in case it gave away, so that's okay. I painted a little bit of a clip there. I might make a bit of plastic later on to put on there and make it a bit more 3D. Used wire to make the actual clasp, so that's the when it been done, and I painted it grey because it looks better like that as well. So that'll be done. We're going on. I'm going to give it a bit of dry wash later, but that's that bit done. I got the instrument panel done, and the top 2 were hand painted in the end with white because I put a decal and it didn't work, so I had to paint matte black in there. And then I actually got a cocktail stick, sharpened it right up, put a little line in 2 places. Looking at the instrument panels in the pictures of the Jeeps I've got, that one's a fuel tank there, the top one, so it's all okay. So that looks okay from a distance, and it doesn't look too bad up close either, so I'll do that. Doesn't look too bad at all, so that was okay. And then I dropped a crystal clear into there, micro crystal clear in there, and left it overnight to dry, so that's okay. I've done the actual decals. I had a bit of silvering problem, but I managed to get rid of nearly everything on it, really, and so that was okay. And what I used is, that's what get me. That's not it. There's a chisel. Oh, here it is. I used put a bit of the Rosy Rivet over it, and I think I've used it before over two. Kept going back and forth on holes, and then putting some more microsol on it, and then let it dry, and then did it 2 or 3 times, and then basically clear coated it with this one. I think where it is, flat varnish. No, not that one. This one. And I've just sent for some more of this. Really good stuff. It's a clear cut UV cut GX, and the number is GX113, and I've ordered some more of them. It's a bit bright in here. I might have to turn the light down a bit up here. You might see it better then. That's better. So then you can see the whole label. I might leave it like that because it's pretty good. So there you go. So that's what I've got. I've got 4 of those coming, or 4 or 5 I think it is, because they really are good, and you never know when they're going to go out of stock. Now, so that's that bit done. This hasn't been completed yet. I've still got to do all the detail on the gun, but I think it's going to look quite nice, and I might tone that down slightly as well. Done the shovel and the axe painting, and I use grey because I still think grey looks better than metallic. Unless it's a dark iron or anything like that. It looks like, because there's a bit of colour on it, it looks nice. With a new shovel, I think it's perfect. So got to do a bit more detail paint on that. And on this side, you can see where the wood is inside the split there as well. So, but you can see that because, oh, you will, because it's on the front. So that's okay. Axe has been done as well. That's been painted up ready. I've got some more to do on that. What else was there? This I won't use it. I'm going to put it in the spares box, but I don't think I'll ever need it. I'm tempted to get another Jeep. I'm tempted to do this one as a machine gun version, and then do another one later with the radio. I'm not sure though, because I could still go in, but I think I should have put the radio stuff on first before I put the stars in place. Now, if I pick this up, you'll see that these seats are in place now, and that's the colour I've gone from. I've looked through the photographs, and there's lots like this, very light, and there's some with a green, dark green, very slightly lighter than this. So I thought myself, it looks nice with it's got to be matte varnish. I've got a few bit touch ups on the metal bits going round, but not much, so that's okay. And I'll do a bit of weathering spray. I'll do a bit of spraying inside later, and the decals, as you can see, are on. And if I go this side, decals are on this side as well. So all the way around, and the back, of course, I think I've showed them earlier on, but there you go. And what else was there? Oh yeah, I put the bottle extinguisher in there. I think you can see it now. No, you can't. Oh, you can see the colour now. I might turn this light up a bit more now to give you a bit more light. There you go. You can see that's over there. That's painted brass. I'm going to paint the little straps green to go with the cart vehicle. Because I forgot to do that when I was doing it, and I should have done it before I fitted it. So that's okay. All these are done. The pads are done. I used the. I think I used the kit parts for that, because you can't see no difference really, to be honest, but I think these look really outstanding. The seat cushions look nice, so that's okay. So we're getting there slowly, and so I might stick this as a machine gun vehicle and then do another one later with a radio in it as well. I'm not sure though. I might even put the radio in, but it is the actual mast bit now. I should have thought about that before it got to this part, and then I'd have been okay. Still been okay. We're moving along nicely now. I've got the steering wheel there. That should go basically like that on there. I don't know whether it will stay on there if I just place it on there, because I haven't done it yet. That won't, because it's got to be glued. But anyway, so that's there. This bit done. I've got this to do. That's going to be the last thing I do. I think that'll be the last bit I do. I've got the clear bit over there, so that'll be with the last bit I do. But I'm really pleased with whether that'll come out now. So we are getting there a bit short. I've got the machine gun still like this at the moment, but that's one of the next part to build as well. And I've still got the bit of wiring in here to do as well. I haven't forgotten that, but I will get round to that anyway. So, but the next thing is I'll be doing is getting the actual bits for the tools to go on, like where the axe goes, because it's got a little support here and a little support over there. That'd be okay, and then we get stuck on. And the battery are going when I've done the wires for it. I've got to do the wires still, so that is still going there nicely. But I haven't done. Got to do a bit more work to that. So there you go. So that's a little quick update. And look, I'm enjoying it now, and get a bit more to go. And I've got to do a bit of weathering in there before I do. Obviously, this can go sit nicely on here, and it goes on there, and then the bonnet does nicely. Well, it's not going to go too well there, but because this isn't in the correct position there. But it will be when I do it, because it's slightly twisted. But anyway, I'll just leave it like that. But you can see what I mean. You get the idea, because this has got to be fitted properly over the top of this bit, really snugly at both sides. So that will be done. I'll take some of the paint off that and a bit of paint off that, and then spray it afterwards. Anyway, so that's it. So you can see what I've done. So we're going to call that quits. Will I call this update number? No, I think I'll do another segment before this one. So this will still be a segment, and I'll catch you in the next segment. Right, I'm back, and this will be the end of this update, little segment for this update. I've gone a bit further. I've got the actual Browning, the actual 50 cal done. I've got to do some weathering on it a bit, and putting matte black on the actual on the actual handles as well, so I'll do that. I've showed it in the previous video, but I want to put a bit of silver on that little switch there because I noticed a lot of it is silverish colour, so I'm going to be doing that later. I've started to wire the engine, and I'm just going to put this, I don't know whether you're going to see this, but there's a wire comes out there, whoops, comes out there, and I've cut it off because you ain't going to see it anyway, but it goes to the actual horn. So I've done that, and they're super glued in place, so that's okay, and it's black, so that's the right colour for it really, I think. And so I've done that. I've got some more wires ready to go, and I've just started to modify the battery a little bit. I might be able to show that. You can see the white bits there, that's where I've cut the little bit of peg that comes off. So I'm going to drill a hole down in there, and I'm going to use this wire because it's thicker to simulate the actual two wires coming off the battery. Now my problem at the moment is where do the leads go? I've got to find out, because obviously it comes out this side and disappears down from behind the engine. It most probably goes to the alternator or the generator, whichever they call it, and then the other one goes right across here as far as I know, and then I don't know where it goes after that. I don't know where it comes round and into the back there to the ignition system around the side here. So I've got to look at that, and I'm trying to find that information. I've just sort of semi-glossed that a little bit because I give it a bit of a shine, because it also look a bit odd, and I've got to repaint it a little bit more. But yeah, it's quite good. It's not bad. That's it. That's the way it goes. That's it. That's the way it goes. So it's not going to be looking too bad. It's going to give it a little bit of a wash on that. I've done. That's what I did. I've had. You might have noticed it anyway, but I've added the actual machine, the actual 50 cal support, and it's okay, it's in there. Pain in the butt to put in there because I couldn't get the actual things into the holes, and so I've got to do a bit of filling at the bottom because I can see a small, because I had to drill a hole to make it stay there, and it has stayed there, but the point is it needs a bit of filling, and so you can't see daylight. Not that I can put something there and cover it up, but there you go. And I've done the gear sticks, rubber boots at the bottom on the gear stick changes. I've done that. I've got to do that. So it's a work in progress. I'm getting there slowly. I'm not that far off finishing. Oh yeah, I've put the axe on and it supports. The other thing is I wish these 3 bits here were actually as they should be, and I'm tempted to cut them off and make wire ones up so I can actually do similar to what I did on the back there on the side to give it a bit more of a fabric-y look. So I can do that. But I'll make the brackets up first, the little handles, because they are basically tie downs. So for a better word. So that's what I'm going to be looking to do now. So that's that. The engine's going to. I think there's a pipe comes off this air cleaner, or it looks like an air cleaner, and it comes down through this little hole that's in the actual engine, which I think there is there for a small engine, and it goes down somewhere down there. So I don't know whether that's some sort of drip feed or something, but anyway, I might put that on because I want to find out where these wires go though, because once I've done that, this does fit on there quite nicely. So, and I'm not going to push it on too tight, but because I think I've done it on the other one, it does go on there nicely. Hood goes in. I've added the. I'll take that off now for a moment. I've added the these parts on the side. On both sides there. I cleaned out the hole, drilled a little hole in these ones just a little bit further down so it's a bit deeper, and to put those on. And I've also got them on the bonnet top and all, as you can see there. And I actually hand painted with this lacquer paint, because it is lacquerish paint anyway. So then that I painted it by hand, so that was okay. I can put that on there. It just drops into place, and it will just drops into place. So that's that. So we're getting there slowly, and these are the bits I've got missing. Now they've got the steering with the actual windscreen here still. That's protected in there just so they don't scratch it too or get dirty. And I'm going to build that. And then there is a thin rubber filament that runs around this. And I don't know whether to try and pull it out, but see how it goes when putting the screen in as well. So that'd be my last bit to build, because I can just slot that into place anyway, because the holes will be on. I think it's on this bit. Yeah, there it is there. So won't be a problem. And I want to get my bulbs in first, and then sort that out, and then I can put the cover up, the glazing on, and then that's sorted, and then I can stick them into place as well. So there you go. So nothing. Oh yeah, this is ready to go on. and that'll go on quite comfortably because it's got 2 holes there, and it goes into the bracket there. So that'll go there. No, I won't put that on yet because I'm still playing with the engine. So you can see there isn't too many parts left. This can go on, but once I want to sort it out the little handle. So I'm waffling on a little bit. Oh, there's a wiper still in there. So apart from the figure, and I might not do the figure for a while because I want to get on to my next project after this. So, which I'm not going to say what it is yet because I know what it is, and Greg knows what it is as well. But if Greg is still dealing with his diode that he's carrying on with at the moment, I won't start that project, and I'll get another project out to do. And it might be something with wings this time, just or a car. I might even build a car, a little car. But not that. It most probably be with World War II anyway. I have had another small amphibious vehicle that's made by Geeko, so I might go to that as well. That either. So anyway, I'm waffling now, so I'm going to call this end of this update. I think it's number 10 possibly, or was it 11? Anyway, you'll find out when it comes up. Anyway, thanks for watching this. I know it's been a long time since the last update, but I've been doing other things around this as well, so personal stuff and then bits and pieces. So that's what's going on, and if life gets in the way sometimes, but I've still been up here and done a few bits. So anyway, look after yourself. It's a strange world and a dodgy old world at the moment, with all the things that are going on and what people want to do to everyone and God knows what. So anyway, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next update. Happy modelling.